Tonight with breaking news, I'm Tana Kelly. Tonight, the University of Idaho has confirmed the 4 people that were found dead in a Moscow home were in fact students. And although Moscow police say there is no active threat, the suspect is still unknown. The university released a statement just before 10 tonight saying that the 4 students are all believed to be victims of homicide. Because of the situation, the University of Idaho has canceled all classes tomorrow in Moscow and their branch campuses across the state. That's in person and online. The university also shared counseling and mental health resources. Students and staff can go to the Counseling and Testing Center at Mary Forney Hall from 8 tomorrow morning to 5 at night for immediate drop-in support. They can also call 208-885-6716 for support. Now, as a part of the statement, University of Idaho President Scott Green said an event of this magnitude can understandably have significant impacts on those left behind. As vandals, we must come together and lift each other up. Our thoughts and prayers are with the families of our students. This all started early this afternoon after the 4 were found dead inside that home. Students were forced to shelter in place while police investigated. Tonight, that shelter in place has been lifted. Nonstop Local's Guy Tannenbaum was in Moscow all day and has a story.
Moscow police have confirmed they found 4 people dead in this neighborhood just off of King Road, south of the University of Idaho. This is what the scene looked like this afternoon. Anything else at this time? Moscow police say they responded to the area around noon Sunday after they had reports that someone was unconscious. When officers arrived, they found the 4 victims dead. The circumstances at this point are unknown. All we knew for several hours was that there was a homicide investigation here, and that was through a vandal alert, a notification sent by U of I to students around 2, asking them to shelter in place. Washington State sent a similar alert to its students a few miles west in Pullman, minus the shelter in place, saying there wasn't a threat to the WSU community. U of I lifted their shelter in place just before 4 p.m., about 2 hours after their first alert, saying Moscow police didn't believe there to be an active threat to the community. There are a lot of questions that still need to be answered with this happening in a neighborhood that's predominantly made up of U of I students. Investigators on scene say they're in for a long night. In Moscow,
A lot of emotions, I thank you. And Moscow police also say they have notified the families of the 4 students. They're also asking for anyone who knows anything about what happened to please call Moscow police. Tonight with breaking news, I'm Tana Kelly. Tonight, the University